You are watching the Captain Shorts on the Captain Saver Home DIY channel. Winter has come to a conclusion, and warmer weather will soon arrive. It is the perfect time to make sure your evaporative cooler is running effectively and efficiently.
The first thing to do is to remove the panels and inspect the cooler pads. If they're in good condition, we can just spray them off. If they're bad, we'll have to replace them with new ones.
Okay, so far, there's way too much deflection there. It's supposed to have a 3/4 inch deflection, and that's about 2.5 inches. There's also a nice big chip out of it. You can take this belt off and then go down and get another one. But for the time being, we're going to check to make sure that the pump is running well, that the motor is running well, and hopefully, just by that little adjustment that we made on the float is now working well too. The pump seems to be working well. The motor is working. We're just going to let this spray out a little bit before we get it turned back off. Okay, we did lose a little water while we were testing to make sure everything was operating. The pump seems to be perfectly fine, so that's good. It could definitely be cleaned out. The drain drains directly down. I'm wanting to divert the drain as far over as possible. So we're going to go down, we're going to get the water shut off to it.
To replace the pad on this cooler, the brackets need to be removed by removing the bolts. In most cases, a wire cage holds the pads in place and can be removed by hand.
Okay, the float is the primary problem stopper. The overflow is the backup.
Remove the stem from the overflow drain assembly and, with a wrench or pliers, remove the nut and thread, allowing the water to drain out, and remove any buildup or debris from the pan of the cooler by using the water hose spray nozzle and rag. Once the pan is clean, reinstall the drain overflow assembly. To create a drain line to divert any overflow off of the roof, instead of pulling up under the cooler and risking roof damage, we're using a 1/2 inch slip by 3/4 FHT PVC fitting to connect the overflow assembly, a 1/2 inch 90-degree elbow to clear the bottom of the cooler pan, and a 45-degree elbow to make our final turn. After powering on the cooler to check proper function, we have placed a pump filter basket and hard water treatment pellets into the pan of the cooler. These will minimize hard water deposits cycling through the cooler's system, extending the life of its components and minimizing the need for servicing.
Of course, there are several other components that could be bad when you're servicing your cooler. The motor, the pump, the float, the supply line to the float, the flywheel, ball bearings, and in more extreme situations, sometimes the whole cooler needs to be replaced.
But that can be for another Captain's Shorts.
We got lucky on this one, and we're able to get in and out of here in no time, so that way we can get ready for the next project.
If you live or own property in the Kern County, California area and are considering a home remodel or repairs, feel free to go to our channel and contact us by email at captainsaverhome0@gmail.com. The Captain, Janice, Bubba Joe, and myself will return.